Hey guys, Nathan here, and I'm 3 months on testosterone. For today's video, I'm going to be looking back at everything that's happened, not just what's happened in the past month. It's more of an overall comparison video. So I have a list on my phone and I'm just going to go through that from top to bottom because that's easiest and what most other people do. So first of all, we have irritability. So I've definitely gotten a bit more irritable being on tea. It was the worst when I first got on gel, and then just after my injection I was a bit more irritable as well. In the first 2 weeks I was pretty tired, so that's something I noticed, and I also had a fair few hot flashes in those couple weeks just starting out. My hair hasn't changed at all in my opinion, other than my haircut of course. My eyebrows I think are the same. They might be a little bit thicker like here, but like they're already thick already, so I don't know how they could possibly get thicker. Facial hair, not really too much. I feel like there's been a bit of darkening around here, and I've got like this one patch here that's got slightly darker hairs than pre-testosterone, and my stash might be a little bit denser, but it's all like the same. It's the same type of soft hair, like peach fuzz, but it's just slightly, like barely darker. It's not noticeable at all really. I've just dyed my stash. I've been, over each month, at the end of the month, I would shave my face and see what would grow back, but I think I'm just gonna leave it this month because I kind of miss having my little peach stash. When I first got on tea, I didn't notice any acne, or an increase. I already have acne. But then after about like in the week after my injection, I got acne like in other parts of my face, so like my cheeks and like coming up here. I would only get acne around like my mouth. So I have gained some more acne, unfortunately. I feel like my face is the same. I have a picture from pre-tea versus now. I think they look the same, other than my haircut obviously, but yeah, that's there. I've noticed that I've actually got some slightly darker nose hair, so that's a bit nasty. Well, not nasty, but you know, it's nose hair. Yeah. I feel like I might be starting to get a bit of a Adam's apple. I'm not really sure. I don't think you can see it. I can feel it though. It's like there. I'm not really sure. But I feel like that's appeared like slightly. Neck thickness, I don't really know. My shirts aren't too close to my neck, so I can't really notice that. So my voice. Month 1 and 2, I haven't noticed any changes. I'm not sure if there's any changes between 2 and 3, so we'll have to see about that. So I think I'll just do a comparison between pre-tea and 3 months, because there's not really anything to compare in the middle, because nothing really happened at all. Hey guys, Nathan here, and I am 1 day on testosterone. Hey guys, Nathan here, and I'm 3 months on testosterone. I feel like my shoulders, and arms, they're just maybe a bit bigger, because some of my shirts seem to be a bit tighter on like my arms and that. So that's interesting. I feel like I'm buffing out on my clothes a little bit. So I have been trying to be more consistent with working out, and I've noticed that like with my bicep muscles and like arm muscles, like triceps and that, they've become like, I feel like the shape of the muscle has changed, like they're more rounded. In the past month I've actually noticed a bit of veininess, so vascularity in my hands. So that's new, because I can never see my veins in my hands, and now I kind of can, like regularly, but especially if I've been like walking around or using my arms or working out or something like that, they'll come out more. So that's something I've noticed too. I've had no change in like my body shape or anything. I feel like I might have gained some weight. That might be more because of my eating. I've definitely gained a lot more stomach hair and like a little snail trail, so that's kind of cool. I had like 1 or 2 hairs and now I have like fucking 20 at least. There's more than 20, but you know what I mean. Like a mass increase in hair in that area. My appetite hasn't really changed, I don't think. Just eat the same, basically. Apparently I might have a bit of back hair, like more fuzz, not like actual back hair yet. So we'll see how that goes. My skin on my face can be a bit oilier than it used to be, like barely. So like just like wash it off and it's fine. Not anywhere else though. My skin's been the same. I feel like I've even noticed like more hair on like my fingers and stuff like that. Maybe more thigh hair. I feel like I've got decent leg hair already, so I'm not sure if there's really an increase in that either. I tend to sweat more, and that sweat stanks. Next we have like that kind of region, so Shark Week, you know what I mean by that. So my first cycle in, I think it was late by a solid 9 days or something, but then it came and it was just the same as usual. Then I had one a couple weeks ago as well, and that was just the same and it came on time. So nothing's changed there yet. This next stuff is a bit TMI, but I feel like I should put that out there, like not in detail, but yeah, so skip over this. This is basically the end, so see ya to those that are going. So on to the nitty gritty. So bottom growth. Pre-T it was kind of even hard to find, like you couldn't see it or anything before. So it would be like a fucking grain of rice even, like tiny thing. And now it's like a bean almost, or like a, you know, it's like thick more than anything. It has been, as it's been growing, like having a bit of growing pains with it, so it's been a bit itchy and sore, so that's not great. I think that also has to do with the sensitivity thing that people often bring up, so I think that might be getting a bit sensitive as well. So it's been a bit annoying to deal with, but it is kind of cool. And sex drive's basically the same. There was just an increase at the start and then at my injection, which is the same with acne. So yeah, so that's my list done. If you've got any questions or anything, leave them in the comments. I'm having my next shot next week, so that'll be interesting. Fucking hurts. Or it just not hurts, but it just feels weird. So anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed that or if it was helpful at all. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you later.